This video is about leading a horse who doesn't know how to lead yet. The video is divided in 3 parts. The first part addresses the horse's natural behavior and all the problems that occur when the horse doesn't know how to lead. The second part would show the progress of leading in the round pen after a Liberty start, followed by the leading with the halter and rope session in the round pen.
I like to leave a little bit of slack on the lead rope, so if a horse gets spooky, they have somewhere to go instead of running me over, going on top of me, bumping into me. And I usually keep my arm at a one arm distance here. As I start to lead him, as you can see, he just doesn't quite want to stay still. So if I let him, he would just continue going around me. And this is part of the issue that we're having here. And he likes to be very close. Okay. So how I would do a quick fix for that and remedy that is I'm going to first of all walk a little faster so that he doesn't pass me. So if I need to, I will turn him around. Okay, ho, and back him up. Okay, and I would start communicating with him. Hey, ho, pay attention to my body language. Nope. Back up. Okay, good boy. Now that I have his attention a little more, and he's, hey, back up. His mind is not quite so much on the environment. I would take a step, a clear step, and say, ho, that was better. I would take another step and say, ho, no. Okay, and if he is still on top of me, I would communicate that he needs to move his shoulder, come around, ho, and ask for the backup again. Now this is us just making it outside the stall. So this is really a quick emergency fix to get him from his stall to the round pen so he can actually learn his groundwork and his ground manners, and train his mind to think through situations instead of moving his feet. And the reason he's moving his feet is because that is a release of stress and emotion. And so I'm allowing some of that as I'm talking. But when I lead him, first of all, I'm going to try to insist on my bubble. So if he's pushing on me, he doesn't know how to disengage, right? His forequarters. But I would still get an idea in his head that, hey, I don't like that closeness. You need to stay in your bubble. And I always want to see my horse's nose tip towards me, because the moment his head goes, he can take off and I can't really stop him. Good boy. So again, I'm going to try to communicate to him, hey, I'm walking. We're walking together. So, and make it very clear. That was much better. So again, walking, ho, and make it clear, right? Walking. Sometimes you got to catch him where you could allow him to be successful because you know he's going to miss the mark. So that's why I rushed ahead with my own feet, ho, and there he missed the mark. So here I can back him up and say, hey, I want you to stay there. Thank you. And that's the beginning of your leading, really. But again, this is a horse that doesn't ho, that doesn't know, that is usually on top of people, ho. So pay attention to me. I understand that you want to have a look at the environment, but I am here. So basically, once he knows some of the groundwork, we're going to say, let's get busy with something else. If you want to move, I'm going to help you move in a way that would occupy your mind with something else rather than the environment. But here you can see how pushy he is, and this is not what you want your horse to do. And there is no quick fix for Rio. You see how pushy he is? Okay, so you cannot skip the actual real groundwork that would teach him proper behavior. But this is again just getting him from the stall to the round pen so we can start that. So I hope that helps you just to get ideas about what to do in a situation like that.
The very next thing we did was the Liberty session in the round pen, where we achieved the join up and he chose to follow me at Liberty. And you can refer to that in the Liberty Start collection. Right after that, I put the halter and the lead rope back on and try to translate the same body language that he just learned through the Liberty into the halter and lead rope.
And now let's see how this leading goes. Oh, okay, he bumps to me. And I don't expect him to be perfect, but I do expect him to be better and more relaxed. And I need to walk him on the rope like I have no rope. Oh, and sometimes that just takes time, because so far when he's been with halter and rope, I believe that work has been done always, and he doesn't associate this with something necessarily positive. It's a change that he's unsure of. So I'm going to lift this up a little bit more on his nose here, and I am going to offer a new perspective to him after we've done this groundwork, that hey, you know, nothing changed. You can still have choices and you can still follow me. And hope when I stop, thank you. And when I back up, back. And notice I'm on the other side of him too. We haven't practiced this side. Horses have left and right brains, and not always do you translate from one side to the other. He might be good on this side, so I'm going to try to see, because I was on this side when we first started this. Hey. So I'm not going to pull on the rope. I'm going to rely on my body language to invite him over. And hope. Good. And now back. 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 Yes. Good boy. And see, I don't have the whip because I'm not always going to go around with a whip in my hand. But the whip helped him recognize that when I pull back and I step back, that he follows my lead in that. So again, this is work in progress. Not everything can be fixed in 10-minute sessions, but the right ideas are being put into his brain. So we'll show you progress.
This is the final part of this video that shows leading to his stall right after the Liberty session.
So this is after our little session. First session on Liberty leading. And I'm trying to not use the rope as much, more of a suggestion. He sees the mares. I'm going to invite him. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to stay on this side. Hey, I'm going to stay on this side. Hey, I'm going to stay on this side. So it's okay to claim your space. It's actually necessary for your safety. And then if they do better on one side, then you just work more on the opposite side. You just spend more time there. Okay. So ho, I'm going to open this stall. Ha, 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 ha. So instead of backing him up like before, I'm gonna ask him, hey, I know you're excited. Can we back up together? Can we back up together? The way we did it in the round pen. Yeah, good. Good. So now I don't want him to rush through here. Back up more. Back. Good. 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 And now I want to get on the inside and sand him through. Sand him through. Turn the hindquarters around by looking at them. And close the gate. It's not perfect. It's a lot better. Took 10 minutes.